Yeah, you already know Punch Drunk Boxing. Ooh, you already know that. Let me out of jail. That let me out of jail. You already know we going live, baby. We going live. Let me out of jail. Let me know, man. Oh man, Lennox Lewis, Anthony Joshua, they're going back and forward. Oh Lord. Oh man, you gonna make Lennox Lewis come out that suit? Anthony Joshua's gonna make Lennox Lewis come out that suit. I don't think he's ready for that though, man. I don't. You know what? I don't really like this past and the present going back and forth, man. It should just be humble. It should just be humble, man. I don't like this, man. I don't really like it. Shut up. I don't really like this. What y'all think about that, man? Lennox Lewis, gonna be tweeting back to Anthony Joshua. Man, all these Twitter wars, man, for real. We too grown for this. I want to see what's better lightning. Yes. Let me switch this up a little bit. Better lightning right there, right? Oh, let me switch it up. Yeah. There you go. Better lightning right there, right? Let's wait until people get into the channel and stuff like that so we can really start talking about what's really going on around here. What's really going on? You already know, man. It's Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Where the hell is my moonshine? Damn, I left it in the back. Y'all give me a quick second. Got to get my moonshine. Give me a quick second. Let me get my moonshine right quick. Honey. She ain't listening. Damn it. Let me get my moonshine. I'll be right back, y'all. Whoa. Ooh, yeah. Moonshine up. You already know. Brought to you by the liquors near you. Moonshine, the original. Let's get it started. Mr. Moonshine himself. Brought to you by your liquor and wine near you. Damn. Woo. So yeah, you already know, man. Kovalev. Also, we're gonna talk about the Lennox Lewis. We're gonna talk about Anthony Joshua. We're gonna talk about Andy Ruiz. We're gonna talk about the Kovalev versus Yarde. We're gonna talk about Tevin Farmer declining a $2 million purse and Geronte Tank Davis gonna say like you never had $2 million before. Anyway, we already know that these guys are getting more money than what they report was out there. I gotta get some spray, man. Some sprays. Man. Mosquitoes. Damn, man. You got all that grass, you got everything in the back. You probably have a dead deer back there. You wanna bite me? Oh Lord. Anyway. We gonna talk boxing, man. Y'all gonna let me know what y'all really want to talk about. You already know. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, tell a friend, tell everybody about Punch Drunk Boxing. If they love boxing, switch them over to Punch Drunk Boxing. You already know. So yeah, let's go back to the Lennox Lewis stuff. Let's read on. Let's read on what Lennox Lewis got in mind. Lennox Lewis, you know what I'm saying? He's smooth about it. He's smooth about it. And the only thing is that people time in on it. Like even Lou DiBella, stop. Come on now. You must be joking. Anyone who thinks that this is an intense feud knows all about boxing. Prime Lennox Lewis is nothing short of one of the greatest heavyweights in the history of the sport. A lot of people, even the veterans and the veteran promotional guys, they side on Lennox Lewis. Why everybody mad about Anthony Joshua because he lost? Huh? One time? I don't understand. You know what? I did a video I did a video right after the fight with Andy Ruiz, and I wasn't enjoying myself because Andy Ruiz won or because Anthony Joshua lost. It was just the whole thing about boxers not fighting the legend, their legacy fight in the right time when they don't have to fight anyone else. And that's what happens when you wait too long. Let's go about what Lennox Lewis says. Oh man, he wrote early today. I didn't even know that AJ has my number. If he ever wants to clarify what is being said in the media or show me where I'm wrong about something, my doors remain open to him. But just how that disrespect is not answered to his frustration. Gotta go catch a flight now. Bless. Let's go to his page. Let's go to his page. Let's recap what's really going on with Lennox Lewis. And I know, but you know what? These new age fighters are sensitive, but as well, the old age fighters are sensitive to the point where they're scared to be forgotten. They always want to let everybody know that they were champion, one of the best, potential Hall of Famers or Hall of Famers. I don't think this is one of the sports for real in boxing that exactly. You're right, Carlos. They all stuck in their era. If you ask Duran about what he would do versus the guys up here in this generation, he'll say, "Oh, I beat them all. They can't handle our past generation." You hear it from old school dudes all the time. What you hear about a lot of people? Oh, if Mike Tyson was fighting in this era, he'll beat everybody. Yeah, that's just another way in discrediting this era. If we talk about Errol Spencer, Keith and Tom Thurman, oh, if he would have fought the Sugar Rays of the world and the Hearns of the world, they wouldn't survive that. It's always that. And I think, to be fair to the new generation, they have to, step up and defend their generation as well. Because they're always going to be compared to, but the difference between being compared to is they compare them to so they could think of the new era as less of or less and that's not fair. I see a lot of old school guys beating these new age guys because of the lack of fundamentals. You know what? This is the if game, though. We don't know. It's the if game. Yo, I always look at old clips. But you know what? They make a lot of mistakes as well. It's a reason why these old guys in the old era talk punch drunk. It's a reason. Because yes, they got the offensive skills. But I'm saying like this, defensive skills was not up to par compared to today. The thing is that back then, a lot of the fighters, they fight to survive. They put a pair of boxing gloves to survive where they come from. What up, Reggie? But in this new day and age, it's like the basketball kids nowadays. It's like, say that for example, my son, I put him in basketball straight out the womb, right? And it's happening in boxing as well. These guys got their parents, it's a different world. It's a different type of mentality. But at the end of the day, these boxers in today's days are polished, just as good as the past. The thing in the past, they've been a lot of wars. These guys already, you got to understand who they emulate. So it goes by the eras. So this era, let's say, of Floyd Mayweather, is the era of technical boxing, right? He let in that technical boxing. So a lot of people are technical boxing or technically boxing sound dudes in the sport of boxing. You don't see a lot of brawlers. And if you see a lot of brawlers, they don't make it to the elite level. But I also see a lot of new guys beating old heads as well. Yeah, I see it as well. In the end of the day, it's boxing. The evolution of boxing is not like other sports. It's almost the same. If you look at a boxer in 1970, and you look at a boxer today, it's still the same. Throwing hands, still defensive, still it's still technique. It's still the same. Not in basketball. You see a basketball player back in the 1970s to compare to a basketball player today, you will see the change of the eras. You will see the evolution. But in boxing, you don't see that. You don't see that. That's the beauty of boxing. Maybe that's why we could compare boxers of today to boxing of the past, rather than comparing other sports, the football player or the baseball player or the basketball player of today to yesterday. Well, mine is baseball. You already know, man. They steroids up. And boxers today, too. And maybe in the past as well. And if it's going to punch, can't change any fight. A punch, like I said in one of my videos, go check it out. I said a punch could change any fight. I think Lewis is in his, got to be 50. He got to be the same age as Mike Tyson. I think Mike Tyson turned 52. 52 or 54. So he got to be around the same age. I think Lennox Lewis is 1 year older than Mike Tyson. That's what happened to Russian. A true ball that never made it to the elite level. That's what happened. You know, a heavyweight too that a lot of people ain't talking about, Pulev. Pulev, the Bosnian dude. Yo, that dude, I think it's everybody talk about being avoided. That guy is being avoided. That guy is being avoided. Pulev. Comes out every time. Lewis ain't gonna come out every time. It's been too long. Oh, he got a bigger belly than me. Oh. What happened to it? The brawlers don't last. I mean, not in the elite level. In the entertainment value, yes. In the entertainment value, yes. But they surely be forgotten. And they're going to be talking like Paul's drunk. What glove do they use? If let's say, I think with Floyd, he wear more padding on his glove because of his hands. And I think it's just been documented, but a lot of fighters is like that as well. A lot of fighters like that as well. I think Keith Thurman has put pads in his glove because I think his right hand gets swollen every fight. Love you too, from America. Oh, we of that moonshine. Ready? No. Get that. Get it in your liquor and wine near you. Woo. And I ain't even gonna start the rank yet. That's gonna come in a bit. That's gonna come in a bit. I got a lot of things to talk about. We could how about the Sergey Kovalev fight with Anthony Yarde? Could it be an upset? It's gonna be in Russia. Everything is all lined up for Kovalev to win. He got his fans. He got the momentum. Yarde's coming up. A lot of people talking about if he should have took the step up, but at least he's challenging himself. Thank Anthony Yarde for challenging himself. And I think he could be well promoted. I don't even think he's promoted well in the U.S. I really think that he could be a promotional asset. I don't really think they're doing a great job with him yet. I think this promotional, the promotion is kind of lazy in today's age. We still need a Don King, man. We need a Don King. Don King made you believe that a cockroach on the left and a cockroach on the right, and he could make us believe that that's going to be a good fight. He could sell anything, and people going to buy. But that's what's a good promotion. Even Bob Arum, I think that's why Bob Arum is still there. He still could talk. Sometimes we'd be like, what the hell Bob Arum is talking about? But he still could sell a fight. He still could sell a fight. They use 16 ounce a day compared to the 8 ounce, I think. Depending on the nobody use no 18 ounce gloves. It's 10 ounce gloves. What are you talking about? What division are you talking about? Because under 147 pounds is 8 ounce gloves. Then above it, 154, above that is 10 ounce gloves. That's why they say anything can happen in the sport of boxing. I think they use 16 ounce gloves to spar. Not even spar, just hit the heavy bag and things of that nature. To spar, 20 ounce gloves as well. But I think it's up to 10 ounces. I understand it. Old school. No, going back to my own. Sugar Ray Robinson versus Floyd. Depending what Floyd is it. If it's gonna be the Floyd in the past, you could say 6 fights, or Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd takes a lot of risk. Pretty Boy Floyd, yeah, quicker, faster, still defensive, but took risk and was still smart. It's really hard to say that. And Floyd Mayweather got footwork too. See, you really had to be real into the 90s, early 90s to understand Floyd Mayweather for real. If you picked on Floyd Mayweather after, let's say, and he showed a little glimpse of that in the Cotto fight, but if people don't know Floyd Mayweather before that, then I don't know, man. Because Pretty Boy Floyd was one of the he was that dude. Yeah. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Got the best channel on the YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. I got the best channel. You already know. Thanks to y'all. We got to make this happen. We got to expand. Punch on boxing and take these fake independent media out of here. Matter of fact, keep them there. Let them grind. Let them do their thing. Keep them there so you can see the difference between a real boxing channel and the racist LDBC, LBDC, ABC, XYZ. I don't give a damn what the hell it is. You already know what I'm talking about. Them dudes. Emotional. Can we go back to the Lennox Lewis tweets? Let's go back to the Lennox Lewis tweets. Wow. He's right. It's all fundamentals. Let's see. If AJ, this is what he said on August 12th. If AJ fixes what he needs to be fixed, it will be a different fight. Ruiz hasn't faced the best AJ yet. If AJ doesn't get things fixed, we'll be repeat for the Ruiz in the same fashion. You already know Lennox Lewis don't got no Lennox Lewis doesn't have any confidence in Anthony Joshua, and also attest to his mental state, where I don't believe nobody can even attest to that. If you don't know, if you're not with the guy all day, I don't believe so. My fault. Let me see Marvin Hagler versus Carlos Monson. I go Marvin Hagler. I'm 35. I've been seeing this whole career in this Chip versus Hernandez. Still go with Hagler. So Floyd, 8-ounce gloves. Yes, sir. It'll be 8-ounce glove fight. Well, woo. So let's see what he says. Besides the most useful. Seems these days that some fighters are always no. We're going backward. Blum. Let's see when he get his rants. Let's go. Wow. It's all for the best. It's all wow. He's right. We are cut from a different cloth. This is going by what Anthony Joshua said, that he's cut from a different cloth, that Lennox Lewis is a straight up clown and he doesn't have no respect for him. So Lennox Lewis replied that wow, he's right. Or we cut from a different cloth. Undisputed wasn't something I worried about. It was something I went after until it was accomplished. In the end of the day, what Anthony Joshua was trying to say is, a lot of people was climbing down on Anthony Joshua because of his first loss. Look, everybody loses. This is a sport of boxing. Everybody can't beat Floyd Mayweather. Everybody can't beat Andre Ward. Everybody can't beat Rocky Marciano. So, of course, we already know that Lennox Lewis lost to McCall. Lennox Lewis lost to Hasim Rahman. So, in the end of the day, what he's trying to say is, yo, my man, you coming up to me because are you talking about my mental state, my physical state, my train? I got to change trainer because I got one loss? My man, calm down. Calm down, mate. And that's what Anthony Joshua was really coming about. His testament about this stuff. It's true, though. I hear so many people critiquing Anthony Joshua because he lost. And then at the end of the day, like if you check my video that I said in my last video that I posted, it's true what I'm trying to say, because we hear it all the time. They always say that oh man, everything can happen in the sport of boxing. We don't know. Anything can happen, especially in the heavyweight division. One punch can change a fight. So why the hell when a dude, let's say that Andy Ruiz knock out Anthony Joshua and he wins, then it's like, oh no, Anthony Joshua was supposed to win this fight. Anthony Joshua was supposed, oh man, what happened? Is it mental state? Is he the Terminator? Is he caring about being a model rather than being a boxer? Is he focused? Blah, blah, blah. What happened to anything can happen in the sport of boxing? What happened to that? See, people only say that when they try to cater to their own argument. And we're going to change that. You already know, punch drunk, we're going to keep it real, unbiasedly, objectively, and logically. Because a lot of people talking too much. I don't like that stuff when people be like, oh, anything can happen in the sport of boxing. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. No, not anything can happen in the sport of boxing. Skills happen in the sport of boxing. Okay? Not protecting yourself at all times happen in the sport of boxing. You know? Not anything can happen in the sport of boxing, because you can just pick up any average Joe in the street and be like, hey, my man, do you know the saying in boxing? Anything can happen. Do you want to try? Do you want to fight Anthony Joshua? Do you want to fight Andy Ruiz? Just step right in. Don't worry. You got a puncher's chance. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing. No, stop it. Skills happen in the sport of boxing. Defense happen in the sport of boxing. Lack of skills and elite skills happen in the sport of boxing. Great game plan happen in the sport of boxing. Great preparation happen in the sport of boxing. That's it. Not anything can happen in the sport of boxing. No. Cheers. I got Lennox who was whooping AJ's ass. I don't. We saw Lennox lose too. We saw Lennox. I don't think so. I think it'll be a great matchup. I think it'll be an epic battle, put it that way. I think it'll be an epic battle. It's not like Lennox Lewis never been on the canvas or things of that. Come on, guys. I think you're taking out too much. Ruiz versus, let's see. Assad. What do some people say that Andy Ruiz is ducking AJ when he leaves and he beat an unbeaten? I believe that Andy Ruiz didn't know what was his worth. His team didn't know what was his worth. I don't even believe, to put it this way. A lot of people saying that Al Heyman was a mastermind behind, put Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. And I think that he just put him in front of him just to put him in front of him. I don't believe that even Al Heyman, I don't believe the PBC dudes would thought that it was going to happen, because, of course, everybody knows that everybody want to see Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Let's all be frank here. I don't believe that anybody picked Andy Ruiz that was going to be Anthony Joshua. Even the dudes today that say, oh, we know Andy Ruiz. We know all about him. We knew he had a chance. Y'all ain't say that before the fight. A lot of people ain't say that before the fight. Dunking that moonshine. You already know, man. Get some sponsors. You already know, man. Super chat. If you can support your boy, support your boy. I'm like the guy in the subway. Ching. Anybody can help. Anybody help? Help me, please. Help me. You already know there's a super chat. You already know. Contribute to the channel. Contribute to the movement if you can. Anything can make it. Any cent, any dollar. I'm like that dude in the highway and stuff like that with a sign on it. Can you give me some change for my YouTube channel and stuff like that? And it will make a great deal for you to support me. And super chat. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. I still love you. Because we're going to be moving on up with this. Merch is coming soon. The merch is coming soon. The Punch On Boxing is coming soon. Let me know if y'all going to... It's looking good, though. I want to show y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, woo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Moonshine. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! That's love. Thank you, Charlie Barley. Go check her out. Go check her out. Do you think that Spence Jr. will fight Crawford? To be honest, I think all of them could fight somebody. I believe they all want to fight each other. But in the sport of boxing, timing is everything. And I believe if Crawford really wanted to fight Errol Spence, if Crawford really wanted to, damn, this thing is breaking. It's breaking. If Crawford really wanted to fight Errol Spence, he would have never signed that extension with Top Rank. Let's see what Sir said. Let's see. So yeah, I believe if Bud Crawford really wanted Errol Spence, I really wanted to keep on Tom Thurman of the world, and really wanted the Sean Porter of the world, or really wanted the Danny Swift Garcia of the world, he would have never signed that extension with Top Rank. You know when people say actions speak louder than words? Well, your business decisions speak louder than words. Your business decision speaks louder than your call-outs. If Bud Crawford really wanted Errol Spence, he would have never signed the extension with Top Rank, and he would have done the same thing Manny Pacquiao did. Because look, Manny Pacquiao signed with PBC. He got Keith from Top Thurman. He got Adrian Broner. So I can't really say who really wanted to fight this or that. Logically, objectively, unbiasedly. Words to live by. Thank you, Reggie. You already know. Yep. Yep. Damn haters. Who's going to win? Kovalev or Anthony Yarde? Who y'all got? Moonshine, man. Moonshine. You already know when you take a couple of the, you be like, ooh. Ooh. But after the fourth one, you drinking this like water. Woo! The crusher. You got the crusher, you got the Russian. That's gonna be a good fight, man. I can't wait for that fight. That's gonna be like around 12:30, I believe, American time. Do you have a date on when you're putting out the merch? To be honest, I think that's gonna be like 3 weeks. I give it 3 weeks, more or less, but less than a month. I say like that. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be athletic wear, casual athletic wear, caps, something like this. Boy, it's not gonna be Adidas. It's gonna be Punch Drunk Boxing. You know how it is. It's gonna be good. Just looking out for the great material and things like that. There's a lot of materials out there. I'm just trying to give y'all the best material. So if y'all gonna be in the gym, if y'all going to be in the date, if y'all gonna be in the event, it's just gonna look good. It's gonna look fresh. It's gonna smell fresh when it comes out of the laundromat. You know, some materials don't smell good after the laundromat, so y'all gotta test it. I gotta test it all out, you know, because I want everybody to be happy with the merch. Yarde might chop. I believe Yarde is. There's certain people that they get overwhelmed in going to another place or fighting at home. There's a lot of boxers that can't fight at home. Jarrett Hurd is one of those guys. I don't believe that he could have fought at home. He was not focused, right? He looked like he wasn't focused. He was cutting his hair. He was trying to look pretty before the fight. He was And some others, they like to go abroad. They like to go where they don't got no fans, and they feed off that boo. And I believe that Anthony Yarde may feed off that. You know, he got nothing to lose. He's going to Russia. He got nothing to lose. And Cole got all the pressure in performing in front of his crowd, haven't performed in his crowd in such a long time. He got a lot of pressure. if he still could be an elite, because of course, one more loss in Kovalev, that a lot of people are going to be questioning is elite. I'm not going to question it, but of course, you already know the fake media, the fake boxing media, the casual media that don't know anything about no boxing. They like to bring guys from here and bring them all the way down because they just don't know how to deal with one loss or a couple of losses from a boxer, but they could deal with 15 losses from UFC fighter. Yarde might clock him. You know what? I'm going for Yarde. I'm going for Anthony Yarde on this one. I'm not going by skills. I believe that Kovalev, you already know, man, he's seasoned. Yes, he took a couple of losses, but he took it against Andre Ward. He did lose to Sullivan of the world. Oh, not the Sullivan. What I'm talking about. But he did whoever his name is. I think it was something over now. Well, he lost. He got it right back. So it was good. I meant to say choke up over there in Russia. You think Kovalev is gonna choke? Or if that's what you mean by if he's not gonna come ready in front of his hometown and get that victory? I don't know. Let's keep going with the Lennox Lewis. After that, I even left it on because he did type more. I think this speaks for itself. Casting me as a jealous hater for AJ's career is nonsense. It all started with rightful criticism for not doing enough to make Wilder fight happen. I won't be pitted against AJ. I meant to say it. Well, Lennox Lewis, if the first thing that comes out of your mouth is some type of critique, a lot of people's going to take it that it was hate. A lot of people are going to take it that it was hate. Old dudes, old heads in the sport of boxing like to critique more than give props to the new age boxers. That's the problem. And then a lot of these old guys start a chain reaction. And it's not even doing it by the relevant dudes, by the active boxers. It actually happens to the old heads. The old heads usually start to say something and then everybody else believes it. Everybody else believes it. Floyd Mayweather was hating on Keith on Tom Thurman, and then that's the trickle down of what happened with Errol. People hating on Keith on Tom Thurman, and people loving Errol Spence. You saw how Oscar De La Hoya in early in his career, he said he was talking that Triple G ain't that special. Floyd Mayweather said Triple G ain't that special. He's straight up and down. So a lot of people now say, oh, Triple G just simple, average, straight up and down. You know, instead of all these old boxers that already retired and had a great career and made a lot of money saying, you know what, look out for this boxer. He's doing a good thing. He's putting his life on the line and things of that nature, blah, 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 blah. But all these boxers, these old heads like to critique these new age boxers, don't give them credit. And of course, there's more casual fans than hardcore boxing fans, and they're going to eat every word that their legends speak about. So if you, let's say in the UK and you love Lennox Lewis, you're going to start hating Anthony Joshua just because of what Lennox Lewis is going to say. And if he says, oh, maybe he wasn't focused, then you're going to say, oh, man, he wasn't focused. Yeah, he wasn't focused. If you're going to say that, man, his body shouldn't be paying attention to his body looking like a model or looking like a black Terminator, you're going to be like, you know what? Andy Reid's got a great body. It's not about the body. It's not about the body. There's a lot of things going on. That's why these old heads, they got to give them more credit, especially in the sport of boxing. In the sport of boxing, they're trying to get momentum. In the sport of boxing, they're still trying to be one of the forefronts of the sport industry, which they once was. These old heads got to give credit to the new age boxers so we can move boxing forward. The more you critique today's boxing, people's going to hold on to the old era, to the legendary fighters, and don't respect these up-and-coming fighters and being legendary. Preach, Punch Drunk. Preach. So it's up to us, new boxing folks, hardcore boxing fans, to really give credit to this new era as much as we can. Because at the end of the day, when we talk about ducking and when we're talking about dodging, there's been a lot of dodging in the sport of boxing back in the days as well. We just remember, we always only want to talk about the golden era when we're talking about, oh, Sugar Ray Leonard, they fought each other. All of them fought each other. But if you look at their record, they also fought a lot of fights in between those fights. For example, I'm gonna give you an example. I said that one time in one of my videos, or Manny Pacquiao video, when I was trying to say who's the greatest, Muhammad Ali and Manny Pacquiao, and I was trying to compare careers and compare accomplishments in their separate divisions, is that a lot of people always remember, oh, Muhammad Ali came back from jail. Now I'm sorry. Muhammad Ali came back from the suspension to be reinstated, and he lost to Joe Frazier. If he would have never had that layoff, you know that 3-year layoff, he would have beaten Joe Frazier. He still would have been undefeated. But then people forget that Muhammad Ali had 2 fights before fighting Joe Frazier. So he had 2 fights to prepare for Joe Frazier. But people never, if you look at any documentary, if you look at any type of movie, they always forget that Muhammad Ali had 2 defensive before fighting Joe Frazier. But when he lost to Joe Frazier, people would say, oh no, if he would have never had that layoff, he had 2 fights. He had 2 fights. Joe Frazier was his 3rd fight. So we got to cancel these casual media that really don't give a damn about boxing. They only want to show up when there's a big fight, and then they have a bunch of dudes in the panelists. Look at ESPN. Look at the guys that's actually reporting boxing, y'all. Look at ESPN. I'm not talking about the Andre Ward. I'm not talking about Timothy Bradley. I'm talking about everybody else and all those and all those debating shows. They talking about boxing, and you hear them. It's like they never watched the sport in their life. They don't know the sport of boxing, but you know what? They got high traffic and people listening to these damn dumb dudes. And I'm saying not dumb dudes like they dumb persons, but they actually not educated in the sport of boxing. They shouldn't never be talking about boxing. They shouldn't be talking about boxing, and leave the boxing to the boxing heads like ourselves, like everybody in this page, right? My brothers and sisters, right? Also fought a lot of no ones. Exactly. Everybody fought a lot of nobodies, man. Everybody. And everybody took a loss. Especially not Flo Mayweather. But even Flo Mayweather, he could have lost to Luis Castillo, and the judge could have gave Luis Castillo the fight, right? There's been a lot of losses like that in the sport of boxing, where their first loss could be a decision. It's in the judge's hands. So I don't believe nobody is perfect in the sport of boxing. Everybody get hit, everybody get knocked down, everybody get hurt. Blah, blah, blah. They break a hand. They break a shoulder. They pull a shoulder. They stop by a cut. Draws. I don't put too much emphasis on I don't put it this way. When it comes to elite fighting elite, the best fighting the best fighting the best. Have you noticed that when it's the best fighting the best, people say it's actually is near more boring than more action packed? It's not really. It's because you're actually seeing 2 of the best chess players. Now, if you ever look at chess, right? If you playing against your child, boom, and your child is not too advanced in chess, you know what to do. You know the schemes. Boom, you know how to block this, bam, bam. But when you playing against elite versus elite in chess, take your time, like. He makes a move, you're still taking your time, all right? Because I know this dude is real, real good. I really got to be smart. Oh, man. Damn. All right. Okay. And that's boxing when elites is fighting elites. They're not going to be reckless. Just like you saw Manny Pacquiao and Keith Tom Thurman, right? How was the fight? It was more of a chess match. Yeah, we saw a little knockdown. Yes, we saw somebody get hurt. We saw somebody landing more, like Keith Thurman was landing the constant straight right. But you saw that nobody really wanted to be reckless because both guys actually respected each other's skills and know that any type of mistakes is going to be a real crucial one. We saw how just by putting your hands down, Keith Thurman, boom, crucial, get knocked down. Smart enough not to get hit with that same shot again. You keep your hands up. That's what happened when you fight elite boxers. Look at the Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. Close fight. Look at Sean Porter and Dennis Garcia or Sean Porter versus Ugas. Went to a decision. Close fight. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. A lot of people say, yeah, it was a whitewash, but he had a couple of knockdowns in the fight, and people saw it was a draw. Close fight. Whether the judges see it, whether the people didn't believe in it, but it was a close fight. And that's what you're going to see more often when it is elite versus elite. The first Cole versus Andre Ward fight. Close fight. I think I want everyone. Let me see. Everyone good at chess until they go to jail. Ellie a fanboy. Ellie is grinding. I say that he got access to a couple of training facilities that other people really don't, and he gets those type of exclusives. But that's what Punch Drunk is trying to be. You know what I'm saying? So you already know, man. Support your boy. Super chat. Let me get up there. Let me get, you know what I'm saying? Because with the super chat and with the donations and things of that nature, I could do more. I could travel more and bring y'all the best quality content, best type of exclusive. We're going to do it regardless. And I'm going to tell you like this. All of us, because I'm going to remember the people that first was there supporting me, because I'm really humbly blessed by people that support me. I ain't like one of these channels that, don't like leaving a comment. Oh, this person left me a comment. I ain't going to answer back. It's me. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah. They listening to me. Nah. Without y'all, Punch Unboxing ain't shit. So, whoo! Lord. Oh. Gasoline, rubbing alcohol, man. Oh, Lord. What else are we talking about? What else would I put down? The Tevin Foreman and the Gervonta Tank Davis. And I'm really going to break this thing down because this is going to be an ongoing saga. It's going to be an ongoing saga. So Tevin Foreman says he declined $2 million, right? That was like pushing pennies in his face. Gervonta Tank Davis tweeted, have you ever seen $2 million before? Now, if you look at his lifestyle, Tevin Foreman, you could tell that he's already got into the millions. And if you know the sport of boxing, this is what I said about the sport of boxing. If you check out my video, the boxing have this secret society on. They don't want to let the fans know how much they really make. So a lot of people don't understand the business side of boxing because the boxing doesn't like to educate its fans. It likes to keep its fans outside of the business of boxing. I believe the fans know the business of boxing is probably so easy to become a promoter, so easy to do this and do that because they just don't want to give out the actual numbers. Because we all know if they say Manny Pacquiao, for example, is making 10 million, we all know Manny Pacquiao is making 20 plus million. If they say, oh, Gervonta Tank Davis, his purse is 750,000. Nah, we all know it's in the millions. We all know. Daniel Garcia, they'll say, oh, his last fight, he made what? 1.5 million or $2 million versus Keith one time. I remember it was 2 million. Yeah, right. Triple that. They made triple that. So Tevin Foreman looking at Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that they're trying to fake the fans. I believe Mayweather Promotions with Tank Davis trying to say, oh, is $2 million, that's probably for the Belt Federation and things of that nature with the commission. But at the end of the day, we all know these dudes are making way more than 1.5, 2 million and things of that nature. But just look at their purchases. Look at their house purchases. Look at their cars purchases. You won't be having a big house. I mean, you're going to need millions to maintain the type of house that y'all be getting. I know that for sure. Where are you based to? Where I'm based at, or where are you based to? What you mean, Toby? Like where I'm at, or where I reside at? And mosquitoes, man, they hit me everywhere, man. I can't dip and dodge these mother. Who y'all think is gonna win that fight? Tevin Farmer or Gervonta Tank Davis? Rockland County, moved from the city. Now I'm a country boy. Yeah, Toby. Got Tank. 50-50. I got Tank Davis. I want to keep dropping the video because I really want to push the Gervonta Tank Davis and Gary Russell Jr. I believe there's going to be speed and power as its finest. Speed and power, the evolution of speed and power. That will be the most action-packed. And on paper, for me, in my opinion, on paper, the best action-packed fight. I'm talking about speed and power, the evolution of speed and power. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. And whoever wins in that fight gets Lomachenko. That's what I say. Of course, we already know that Lomachenko beat Gary Russell Jr., but I really didn't think that Gary Russell Jr. really was prepared for that type of Lomachenko. I really don't think that he was. I really think he overlooked Lomachenko. I don't think he was prepared for that. I think if Gary Russell actually just prepared for Lomachenko, I think it will be a different fight. Tank never fought anyone like Farmer. The only thing I say about the Farmer thing is I don't believe that Farmer got enough power to keep Gervonta Tank Davis off. But we still don't know if Gervonta Tank Davis got a good chin. So, but I say that Farmer already lost like 3-4 times. So there is a blueprint in beating Tevin Farmer. And there might be a blueprint in beating Gary Russell Jr., but it was a close fight as well. Lomachenko lost 2. I feel like that's for me, that's, in my opinion, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. is more of a pay-per-view fight to me than Spence and Porter. I said it. Y'all think I'm wrong? Y'all think I overstepped my boundaries? I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. is a better pay-per-view event than Errol Spence and Sean Porter. And if you have Mayweather promoting it as well, and you have Punch on Boxing promoting it as well, Of course, I want to see that fight, the Farmer and Tank Davis, because they have their drama. And we all love some drama. We all like some reality shows. We all love some love and hip hop. No, Porter versus is really big for welterweights. It is. I don't think I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't. I just said that Porter versus Spence for me should have been on free TV. Not saying that it's not big. Look, Keith Thurman and Dennis Garcia, CBS primetime. That is big. For me, CBS primetime, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, primetime, Saturday is as big as pay-per-view. So I'm not taking nothing away from Errol Spence and Porter. I'm just taking away that fight should have been on free TV primetime. I never said free TV or like Showtime. Nah. That fight should have been prime time, Saturday, Fox, 9 o'clock, people watching it. And I believe that fight could actually probably do as much as the Keith Thurman and Dennis Garcia passing 5.1 million, and will probably do more because, of course, the way they're gonna start promoting the Porter and the Porter and the Spence fight, they know they cannot promote a lick, they can't promote a candy to a child, and the more time passes by, they're gonna add in the Manny Pacquiao name into that promotion so people can get into it. Because I'm gonna say it like this: the last 2 press conferences that these two had was boring. Nobody really talking about it. Let's be honest. Look at the views into other channels about it. A lot of people not really talking about the promotional aspect of this fight. If they let it go without speaking about Manny Pacquiao, people are going to forget about it throughout the week. I'm going to say it like this: until it's fight week. Until it's fight week. There is no catchphrases. They're going to have to, PBC Fox will have to come very creative in doing the promotional aspect of it. They can't chop it up. Not like the way they did Manny Pacquiao and Keith Tom Thurman. Keith Tom Thurman gave them a lot of catchphrases where they could promote around the crucifixion, the retirement, and the creators could promote around all that drama. But these dudes don't got no drama. They shaking hands, they smiling one another. These guys still are coming up, you know. I think it would have been a great free TV prime time. I think so. To be honest, I think that Al Heyman was doing a favor more to Sean Porter more than Errol Spence and putting the pay-per-view fight. Because Sean Porter be like, "Come on, man, I've been doing it for so long. I was a title holder first, and then the Keith Tom Thurman, and he got his shot at the pay-per-view. Why not me?" But what I'm seeing is, to be honest, that these guys might not be ready for pay-per-view. My fault. I forgot to read. I was talking so much. Good day, dude, man. Thank you, my brother Kuem. Have a great day, brother. I think Mr. Gary Russell Jr. gonna give Tank trouble. I think so too. The only thing with Gary Russell Jr. is that he's just stationary. As fast as he is, I want to see some footwork. And I think that's what really that's why Lomachenko did capitalize on Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. was catching him with some punches. He was fast, but at the end of the day, his footwork, he was just staying in the same place. And Lomachenko was just boxing around him. But I don't think Gervonta Tank Davis will box around Gary Russell Jr. I don't think Gary Russell Jr. will box around Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm going to tell you like this. That's going to be a good action-pack, man. I don't even know why Mayweather Promotions is not promoting this fight like that. I'm not saying forget about the former fight. Because, see, they got their little battle. See, they're going to promote this fight. That's going to be probably a pay-per-view fight. If they keep promoting and they keep having this drama on social media, Gary Russell Jr. better open up his mouth or he's going to let a great opportunity pass him by. I think Mr. Gary Russell is bigger than Farmer versus Davis. I mean, me too. Do you think that Tank will move up to 140? If so, what do you think about Michael Garcia versus Tank? I think Tank is if Tank moves up, it's not because Tank is actually moving up. It's because Tank is not focused and if Tank has to go to 140 pounds, being the height that he is, and the natural frame that he is, if he needs to move up, it's because he's getting a lot of money and he's not willing to come back down. And he's eating too much, it's hard for him to come back down. He's being too rich. He's being too civilized. If he can't stay in those in 130, or even if he can fight below that, I believe he got the height. He's short, real short. He should be staying in 130, maybe 135. If it goes to 140, he's going to get beaten, I think. Mike Garcia, nah. He ain't ready for that. Depending on what, we want to see how Mike Garcia is going to come after that loss, too. Woo! Amen, amen, amen. How about a woman? Can I get a woman? Change it up. Grab a cup, my brother Jay. My mouth for a jab. See, my already punch drunk is messing up my eyes, man. What up, sorry, I'm late, bro. Nah, man, you good, you early, you on time. You on time. This is like a rock and roll concert. Shows at 8, but it starts at 9:30, 10 o'clock, baby. Pacquiao should retire after that whooping. Nah, man. I'd say that Manny Pacquiao should have retired before that. Should have retired after it. I say that. He should have retired. He should retire. Because as a man that I also respect the fighter, but I've grown to respect the man. And I believe in one of my videos, go check if you haven't checked it out. I do believe that if he keeps fighting, and this is just me, I might be judgmental, or I may be making sense, but I believe that if he keeps fighting when he got nothing to prove at all, that he's taken his blessing of having good health for granted. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Thanks, brother. Yeah, man, no lie. You know what? To be honest, I used to watch these dudes. And I used to go to Deontay Boxing Nation. I used to, just to see what's going on. At a point in my life, I was just too busy to be, watching stuff and, running around and things like that. And then, but to catch up on certain things and get some exclusive interviews and things of that nature. Yeah, I go to Deontay Boxing Nation, went to the Eagles of the world or any of the other dudes and what was talking about boxing. I go, and I go just go to YouTube. And then the more time I'm just I keep listening to these dudes. I'm like, yo, what the is this a civil rights boxing movement or something like that? Like, what the hell? I ain't here for that. You know what? Of course, we all got our opinions. We all got our perspective. We all got an angle. I understand that. But to bring the race card time and be a race baiter and be a race hustler time and time again and keep people emotional time so people can have those people gonna be can't be accountable or their culture can't be accountable or the boxers can't be accountable the lack of self-promotion can't be accountable. Oh no, it's always people just don't respect the African American fighters, or they get the short end of the sticks, or blah 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 blah. And when you hear that time and time again, and if you are like myself, that I don't see colors. At the end of the day, that's just me. A lot of people disagree with me. That I don't see colors at this stage in my life. Yeah, back in the days, I used to be on some pro, blah blah blah. I love Malcolm X and things of that nature. I still got a Malcolm X poster. I love the way he carried himself, and of course I know what happened in the past, but you know what? When you educate yourself more and more and you travel around the world and you travel to Europe and you go to Asia and you go and you in the US and you go to the South and you go to the Caribbeans, every nation, every city, every island, every continent has had slavery, has had horror, has had everything. White, red, blue, any tribe, any things of that nature. So me, I'm just a firm believer. Like I hate all that race talk. I don't like all that. I'm all about humans. Humans. We bleed the same color. We got the same bone structure. You know what I'm trying to say. Same color. We're going to die the same. We're going to fry the same. We're going to smell the same. So that's just my opinion. I don't like race baiting. I'm tired of that. I think that holds us back as a human race baiting. I hate all that separatism talk. You already know how it is. Look, this is boxing, but I got to keep it real. It's always about black versus white. It's about poor versus rich. If you poor, you hate rich people. Why? Because you're poor. You don't think that rich people work hard as well. You don't think that rich people work 12 hours a day as well. You don't think it's rich people actually. If you let's say, for example, if we go to political wise, you already know, man, I could go political too. If we tax the rich, guess what happens? Who provides jobs for the poor? If we keep playing and hating on the rich, they're going to walk home and be like, you know what? I'm going to close my business down. You know what? Y'all taxing me too much. Y'all making it hard for me to even hire people. I got to lay people off. And the more you go after the rich, it only hurts the poor. That's just the way the world is structured, right? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, especially in America, nobody's holding us back. Nobody holding us back. And they're trying to bring all that racial tension into the boxing world. This is a sport, a world sport. This ain't the NBA that's just in America. This is not NFL. This is boxing, a world sport. We're talking about the Nonito Donaire versus Ino Uwe. We're talking about Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell. We're talking about Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. We're talking about Luis Santa Cruz. We're talking about Canelo. We're talking about Triple G. We're talking about everybody. Floyd Mayweather. We're talking about everybody in the continent of the world. We're talking about Kovalev, Russia. We're talking about every continent of the whole world. It's so for these dudes to keep on always trying to throw this race stuff, race issue, they got some problems. They got some insecurity problems. Get that stuff out of the way. We don't like it. It's only separatism. It's only dividing us as a human race. Exactly. And then people, Saudi Arabia got slaves. Do people remember in China, in ancient China back in the days when they used to tie up the girl's feet so it won't grow? They used to torture. You remember in Asia when they used to kill the woman's baby if it was born a girl first? And people out here complaining about, oh, boy, I get stopped by the cop and they tell me to get out the car. Shut up. You check out every scripture. Look, and we just going out of boxing, but I gotta keep it real, man. I gotta preach sometimes, man. Because I like I said in other my videos, boxing reflects life itself. Those 36 minutes is life itself. I'm talking about the knockdown, the get up, the struggle. You're tired, the grit, the heart, the balls to keep going, blah, blah. That's why I love the sport of boxing, because it reflects life itself. We all are in a 36-minute fight. Most of us is in the first round. Most of us in the 5th round. Most of us in the 11th round. Most of us have already got knocked out and out the game, right? A lot of people died, right? People stay alive. People struggle. We might be losing a whole round. And we might knock out the guy in the 12th round. And that's life itself. That's how I see boxing. That's why I love the sport of boxing. So I always relate boxing into life itself. So when these LDBC, LBDC, WBC, I don't give a damn what they are. You already know. When they love to race hustle all day, it's for me, you're actually disrespecting the human race. You're trying to divide us. You're trying to create a tension that shouldn't be there, especially uniting us and loving one another and things of that nature. Preach. Moonshine, you already know Moonshine is in, is preaching, political, all that stuff. And look what you turning me into, man. We talking about boxing here, old Smokey. Old Smokey Moonshine. We're talking about boxing, and you here coming into my system and you releasing all the tension and all the anger I got inside of me. Mm-hmm. Smash the like button. Tell him, Tim. Smash the like button. Tell a friend to tune in. Subscribe. You already know me. This is a real boxing channel with my real peoples out there, my brothers and sisters in Christ. All y'all dudes, y'all all my brothers. Even if I don't know y'all, but we all get to. This is the beauty of having social media. We all get to know each other. Yo, if you need any type of relationships, talk, or you're doing bad in life, or you need somebody to talk to, man, DM me. I'm there, bro. I'm there, and I'm not even these whack ass dude that's just trying to say it. I'm that type of dude. Everybody know me, man. I'm the type of dude. I'm that type of dude. If I got the time and I see, boom, yo, Punch Drunk, what you think, man? I'm going through this in life because I've been through probably everything. I'm not gonna say everything, but it's been rough, y'all. And where I'm at right now in life, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I thank God that I am where I'm at. I'm blessed that I got a stable mind. Of course, there's always some type of demons that creep up because, of course, it's hard to go through something for such a long time and just forget about it and things of that nature. But I work my way up, and these things just actually does help me too, you know. I just do motivations. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I do it. I think I probably do motivational stuff, but intimate relation, you know, like a one-on-one or a group, or I mean, I don't know. I do get that from a couple of my associates and friends. Be like, yo, you should be doing this, yo, you should be a politician, yo, you should do. I don't know. I think I do gotta show. I think it won't work at this point because I gotta manage my short temper, but not short temper like violent short temper. It's short temper to people that don't want to acknowledge truth or common sense. I have a short temper with that, you know, and that's what it is. And I don't think I'm ready for that. It's like somebody told me, yo, you should be a politician. Or put it this way, they asked my mother, because my mother's a smart woman, and they be like, yo, why you don't do it? My mother have done a lot of things in the city, has gotten awards from mayors in New York, right? And then they'll ask her, but you know, come from the hood and things like that. But she's one of the community. She's just a community type of person that loves to helps her community out. And they'll ask her, why you don't want to be a politician? Why you don't want to? You could do it. You already work for a politician. You have gotten an award from Michael Bloomberg of the efforts that you have done. Shout out to my mom. She led the lead poison movement in New York City and things of that nature. And my mother just said it straight up. If I can be a politician, I don't feel like lying to the people. I will have to be one of the best liars that I could be, and I'm not up for that. And that's where to be honest, that's where I come from. My mentality is I have a short temper for BS. I have a short temper for liars, or short temper when they're trying to hide the lie or try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. When we're talking about these race issues, or we're talking about society at itself and things of that nature, the closer I got with God, the closer I have my faith and my relationship with God, the more actually conservative mind I've thought. And a lot of people around my surroundings disagree. So a lot of people don't even want me to be motivational because they be like, yo, my man, you be talking all that conservative bull crap. It's not really conservatives that we are born actually with some morals and standards. And in society today, we're losing that morals and standards. Don't y'all think we're losing it when we see that parents are giving a 9-year-old child saying that he wants to be a girl, he wants to be a boy, and give him hormone pills to switch sexes? I think we're running into a world that is crazy. Let's switch back to boxing because now we're gonna enter some other monopoly out here. Let's keep it in boxing because when I miss a punch drunk, man, we're gonna be out here all day. We're gonna be in the midnight like this, and we all go ahead. And everybody right now, go to your liquor store near you and get yourself a moonshine, and we all gonna be moonshined up, and we all gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking like, yeah, boy, fucking shoot, goddamn people. Spiritual warfare is true too. Let them know boxing is a spiritual warfare. It's spiritual. We're in a state in society that we're trying to eliminate believing in God, and we're trying to diminish the power of God so we could do all the crazy stuff and do all the and accept all the craziness and make it acceptable to society and turn abnormal into normal. But us people, we ain't gonna have it. Not punch on boxing, not us. We're going to call out the BS. We're going to say what's wrong is wrong, what's right is right. Forget about white, blue, forget about racist. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. What's abnormal is abnormal. What's normal is normal. We're going to have some structure. We're going to have some moral structure back into our society, especially, and we're going to have it back into society, and we're going to have it in the sport of boxing as well. As an independent YouTuber, as an independent, boxing media type of person, we're going to bring back structure and bring back a great perspective and bring back logical thinking. It looks like in the curriculums of school, they need a class that's called common sense, and just practice that and study that the whole year long. Every grade should just have a level of common sense. Common sense of the first grade all the way to the 12th grade when you go. Even when you enter college, common sense should be 101, a class that you're supposed to take. Bring back morality. Yes. We have to. And a lot of people be like, oh man, even the president we got, oh man, he's trying to be a dictatorship. I think we need a little bit of dictatorship in our life, in society. We need a little bit of dictatorship. Because I think we're going to the Wild Wild West now. This is the Wild Wild West. In the end of the day, yeah, there's some drugs going on. People are getting high. People are getting killed. Blah, blah, blah. But at the end of but now we're going into a stage where abnormality is becoming the forefront of society, and we need to end that. Speech, but a funny one and a good I know, man. People be saying I should do some type of other blogging. I was actually thinking about, you know what? If Punch Drunk Boxing channel gets where I feel it should, and I feel like, you know, we on the forefront. We as people, as, you know, people I engage with y'all, you already know, because y'all part of what I'm doing as well. If we take over the boxing, you know, the boxing, you already army, the Punch Drunk army, because Punch Drunk, what I mean by Punch Drunk is that we love boxing so much that we're just punch drunk over boxing. We're punch drunk because we love boxing so much, we take all the hits of boxing. I love watching boxing all day, every day. So I'm punch drunk about boxing. So that's the whole movement. We all punch. You love boxing so much, from when you young to you're old, we all gonna be punch drunk about it, right? By this stage, I'm punch drunk boxing. Punch drunk. But in the end of the day, you already know the slogan is knocking boxing sense into y'all, and you boxing and y'all knocking boxing sense into me. Because in the end of the day, we all brothers and sisters. We try to elevate our mind. In the end of the day, I'm here to learn every single day, and I may think something, and I might read something from y'all, or y'all might give me some insight, and I'll be like, oh wow, true, and then I put my sense in. And then boom, it becomes another perspective, but a better educational perspective that actually probably make better sense than my original perspective in anything that I may be saying. And you know what I like about this? Also, there's no disrespect. Like we can agree or disagree, but it looks like everybody here in this channel, especially right now tuning in, it looks like we all grown. We know how to talk. We know how not to knock things off of each other and stuff like that with pointers. And I'll be like, oh, what you think about that? What you think about that? And that's the good. Not these boxing channels that think they know it all, and they don't care about what their comments, the people that comment on their page are thinking about, and they just ignore everybody else. Nah, man. Everybody here, we trying to elevate each other. We trying to elevate each other in the boxing world, educating ourselves more into the boxing stuff, and educating each other in life itself. I got sight of the West Country. You can. Woo! Toby, let me get a drink. I always said this. The best one is the cinnamon moonshine, bro. And I can't, to be honest, yo. The other day I was all over the city. I went to like 11 different liquor stores, and up in the country, up in the suburbs, and they can't find that cinnamon that I got one time. And I looked online. I couldn't even find it online. But I know this dude that he does some moonshine, and he's from down south. And he's gonna give me my box that I've been waiting for. That's why this is like my substitute to my cinnamon one. But of course, this is 100 proof. 100 proof. And you know what happens when punch drunk is in 100 proof? When punch drunk is in 100 proof, it's in 100 truth. 100 proof is 100% truth that's gonna come out my mouth when I taste this 100 proof. I think that's gonna be a slogan. You know, I'm in a club or in the bar. 100 proof plus 100 truth. 100% truth. Oh yeah, you're gonna get the truth out of me when I'm on this, baby. Baby, your breath stink. Baby, you should go to Planet Fitness. It's only $10 a month, and stop going on a Tuesday when they give you free pizza. Stop. It look like you been going to say, you know, when them girls be like, oh my God, yeah, I've been going to the gym for like 2 months already and stuff like that. And you look at the girl, be like, What the hell? What kind of gym going to? I must send a review about this fat yeet that went to the gym and looked like she ain't going to the no gym. What type of gym you talking about? Lifting hamburgers? Yup. Back in rally. Yup. Go post your channel on my Facebook. Yeah, man, EJ, that's what I'm talking about, man. Spread the news. Spread the news, man. Look, we're talking already in an hour. That's what I'm talking about, man, because we engaging, we uplifting each other up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Spread the truth, spread the truth. Spread the channel. And I'm gonna come back with another channel going after these LDBC, LBDC, whatever it is. They're gonna be running from the truth. Cause I'm under 100 proof, baby. They're gonna be running from the truth. Cause I'm running on 100 proof, baby. Drinking years. Shit, I quit drinking years ago. Got into much. Timmy, little troublemaker, can't handle your liquor, huh? Timmy, you can't handle the liquor, huh? You gotta be moderate, boy. Gotta be moderate. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little secret about punch drunk boxing. Cause we all brothers now, right? We all brothers, right? So I'm gonna give you a little about a little bit of my life, cause I'm moonshine, right? I only started drinking the first time I started. The first time you could have handled what? Like water. Once you take that one, it's like water. I started drink my first drink was the age of 23 when one of my best friend died. Drank a Remy Martin. A lot of people was like, what? 23 years old? Shit, I was drinking at 13, 12. Nah, man. I was never a drinker. I never did any drugs. Because I come from a home that had drugs, and I told myself I would never do that, and I would never drink that, and I hate what was around me and how life was, and I just never wanted to beat what I saw. So, but then when my boy passed away, he used to be a Remy Martin drinker, Remy Martin all day. And everybody used to be like, yo, man, why you don't drink, man? Yo, drink, man. I'm like, nah, I was playing ball. I was so focused on balls, stuff like that. And then when he died, man, I said, man, let me get a Remy Martin. And to be honest, I drank a whole bottle of Remy Martin. I wasn't even drunk. I was so sad that I wasn't even twisted. Or probably I was so emotional that I didn't even feel like I was twisted. I was just stuck in the emotional state. And then when I broke my wrist, I got screws. I got 3 screws on my wrist. Things really went downhill from there. I picked up the bottle, and then it was rampage from there. Mad about life. And then now I drink moderate. Barbershop is a complete idiot. I think he's I don't know him too much. I've checked a couple of his videos, of course. I'm not gonna be on this. I'm not gonna be that type of dude. I never checked nobody's video. I don't know who he is. Yeah, I checked a couple of his video in the past before, and he did sound it good. It looked like he was doing things in the community and talking about empowering people and black businesses and things of that nature. Like I said, I'm all about human. I don't like that separatism. So once you talk this separatism movement, if you're talking about just black, then I'm out. You feel me? It's just like if I'm in a Chinese store and they be like, oh, so we want to empower Chinese people in doing the business. I'm like this. Or not even Chinese because I got Asian in me. So let's say Indian, right? Or a Pakistani and be like, oh, we are trying to empower the Pakistani people to do the businesses, to open more smoke shop, to open more Dunkin' Donut, to open more gasoline station. And then if you don't implement me into the conversation, then you ain't talking to me no more. Feel me? Of course I can, but I ain't gonna do that now. It's about boxing. Andre will put barber. I know Andre will put barbershop conversation in this place. He actually did put barbershop in this place. But you know what? I think Andre Ward should have smoked him even more. Because if I was in Andre Ward's position, bro, I would have been like, yo, my man, don't you ever disrespect or don't you ever try to align me with somebody. Do you know that my mother is white? Do you know that my father is black? Don't you ever try to align me that one race is better than the other race. It's all about the human race. I would have gone off. If I was Andre Ward, that's the first thing that would have come out my face. I said, yo, my man, barbershop, do you know that my mother's white? Do you know that I'm sorry, do you know that my father is white? Do you know that my mother is black? So don't come with me that BS. Oh, I'm not trying to stick in with the brothers, and I know what it does to Deontay Wilder. You should have stuck with the brother. My man, I don't play that stuff. Don't you ever come with that. I think that Andre Ward, even that he did smoke on boxing conversation, he should have smoked them even more. Boxing conversation, wish I wasn't even around there. If I was in that, man, Andre would have been like, yo, my man, you're going to be my spokesman, brother. Thank you for stepping right in. That separatism be Saudi Arabia would apply, have signed to fight AJ. Well, he say, I got no protection. I'm only fighting the USA. I don't know what Andy Ruiz is trying to say. At the end of the day, he fought Anthony Joshua. He came into the fight. He came in the fight, 3 weeks notice. He came, he fought, Madison Square Garden, he won. So, but now I don't understand. Oh, I don't got protection. My man, you ain't have protection coming in. Nobody was protecting you. You did what you had to do, and you beat Anthony Joshua. Now that you're the champion, now you're looking for protection and this and that. I don't understand where Anthony Ruiz is coming from. Bro, nobody, if you would have gone the distance, my brother, you ain't had no protection. What you did to Anthony Joshua, you had to do to win the fight. Because if we would have gone to the scorecards, we all know what was going to happen. We all know about the sport of boxing. We all know about the corruption and things of that nature. Yes, it's the best sport, my favorite sport, but at the end of the day, I know my sport. And if you would have gone to the decision with Anthony Joshua, bro, they would have never gave you the fight. So for say, now you're looking for protection, bro, in the past, you ain't had no protection. Come on. You was a name that was picked out of a hat. Not to beat Anthony Joshua, but just to be an opponent. You ain't had no protection. Why are you thinking about protection now? You could beat the dude. Go ahead and do it again. That's what I say about Andy Ruiz. Go ahead and do it again. Now you acting like a little drama, like a queen right now. Damn, man. Damn, Moonshine just picked on, man. I ain't trying to say that Andy Ruiz. I like Andy Ruiz, but I just don't like, oh, now I don't want to fight because my protection in Saudi Arabia. What is in Saudi Arabia that you need protection, huh? Do you not like to be around Pakistani Saudi Arabian people? Are you scared? He's like, yo, women just started driving out there. Women just started driving out there. I don't want her to drive in. I don't got no protection. What? Not a good one, I'll tell you that. Oh, for the videos. The Sony 63 MXXM, something like that. I don't know, I gotta check it out. When I bought the camera, actually, it was just real fast. I just wanted a camera and things of that nature. When I bought the camera, to be honest, I really didn't really think that I was just gonna do this punch drunk boxing reel, but I just really got tired of listening to these other channels, and I felt like I wasn't getting the type of entertainment and proper report, and too much bias, too much racial race baiting, race hustling. And I said, man, I got it. And matter of fact, I started doing it a little bit. I changed the name and I said, let me just show my face. Because if I run into one of these dudes, I want them to know who I am. So when they see me and they got a problem with punch drum boxing, then we can air it out right there in camera. That's one thing. I'm very patriotic and I'm very of a united force. So when I see all that race baiting stuff, I take that. To be very, very honest, I take it personal. Because you're trying to divide a bunch of people. You're trying to create a chaos that shouldn't be created. Which Garcia would you like to see against Manny Pacquiao? That's a hard question. Good question, Reggie. That is a hard one. Because I really don't care if it's Danny Garcia or Mike Garcia. I do believe that most of they. I think Mikey Garcia will be a better matchup, a better stylistic matchup for the crowd, because I know that Danny Swift Garcia, he starts off slow. He's not a high volume puncher. He don't throw too many jabs, and I think it will be a less action pack. I think that fight will be like an Adrian Broner versus I think it will be like an Adrian Broner versus Manny Pacquiao, and I think with Michael Garcia will take more risks, and I would think he would throw more punches as well. And but I do think that Manny Pacquiao footwork, if Manny Pacquiao's footwork and he could land punches on a guy like Keith von Top Thurman that does have footwork, actually really didn't use it, just really stood in front of his face. But at the end of the day, I think Michael Garcia will be a better entertaining fight. But it'll be the same. But I'll say Manny Pacquiao beats both of them, in my opinion. They both got chins. That's one thing. They both got chins. So I think both of them. Any it could be any one of them, but it could be any one of them. Try an Arabic accent English, but in Bruce Buffer style. That was funny even reading it. Try an Arabic accent English, but in Bruce Buffer style of announcing fighters. You know what? I'm not even going to do it now live, but I'll probably do it in the upcoming video, and I'll probably surprise you. I gotta practice it though, because I never did it before, so I don't even want to know. I don't want it to come out corny or things of that. Or you know what I'm saying? I promise I'm going to surprise you with that. That was fun. Are you ready? 200 millions watching, and the millions and the thousands watching at home. You ready to rumble? Feel like something like that. Let's drink to that, man. EJ, let's drink to that, man. Moonshine up. Standing in a red corner from the Philippines, their legend, the Ryder Khan, their greatest of our time, my friend, the Senator, their 8-time world champion of the world, Manny the Great, Pacquiao. In the blue corner, from Clearwater, Florida, the ex-champion, if it's a rematch, the ex-champion, Keith two-time Thurman. I want to see an Arabic dude actually sing, but with the accent, sing the American national anthem. Oh, shit. Can you see? From the dance of delight, we shall proudly we hail. I like dreaming. In the rock is regular. Honor bursting in air. And then he comes with a bomb. Boom! I don't give a damn about your other national anthem. I don't give a damn about your national anthem, my friend. Can you imagine if Osama bin Laden's son comes out of nowhere and said, "You killed my daddy. I am coming to Barack Obama. You killed my father. You go to Pakistan. You killed my daddy, my puppy. Now it is your turn, motherfucker. It is you I'm coming after. You better watch your back, you motherfuckers." Oh, shit. Oh, man. I hate so we life is too damn short. Hey, damn right. We all gotta love each other, man. All love it. Why it's so hard to love each other? That's the thing. Why it's so hard to love each other? And just like we can't let race baiters, race hustlers separate us from what's truth and what's love, we also need to hold religious personnels, powerful personnels accountable as well. Because if you look at a lot of people that just don't want to create a relationship with God or just timid to do so, it's because you hear stories like, "Oh, I don't like the church," or religious wars and things of that nature. But you know what? That's not really God. You understand what I'm saying? So religious people in their religious station and all these different type of religion, yeah, it's still the same religion with Pentecostal, Baptist, Muslim, Sharia laws, all that stuff. They actually fog up what's the real purpose. And the pure purpose to have a personal relationship with God. Right? It's like my strength might not be your strength. Maybe you, or maybe I might be weaker than you in certain aspects in life, whatever that is. And I might have strength, and I might have more willpower than you in something else, vice versa. And that's why I always tell people, if we're going to talk about God, because I really don't talk to God about people that really don't want to get into it, because I just tell you what God done for me, and that's it. And if you're not with it, you're not with it. Feel me? But I always urge somebody to have a personal relationship with God, because I believe God is big enough where he can have a personal relationship with you. And you know, when some people be like, "Oh, you can't do this and you can't do that, and God is gonna do this," and blah, like, when you have your personal relationship with God, He knows your weight, your strength, and weaknesses. He knows exactly what you can handle. Because the same thing that I can't handle, the same thing that you can't handle, I might not handle. The same thing that I can handle, you might not handle. But that's why it's great to have a personal relationship with God, because He look at you as you, and He don't look at you as you're me. I like your strength because it's very funny Arabic accent strength. This is not my accent. This is the way I talk. Imagine some guy say, "You all like your accent." What are you talking about? This is not an accent. This is the proper way to talk, my friend. What is your accent? I just keep on trying to do the next right thing. That's what I'm talking about, Tim. Do the next right thing. That's all. And you know what? The right thing ain't even the right thing. The right thing is the natural thing. The right thing is second nature thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like there's not a blueprint. If you're in a bus, right, and there's an old lady and everybody's sitting down, we don't have a pamphlet to say, "Oh, you're supposed to give a seat to the old person that could barely stand up." Our natural being sees that, and we know it's right to give up our seat. Our natural being sees that if we step on somebody by mistake, we know that we hurt their feet and we say, I'm sorry. That's a natural being. If anybody has kids here, and let's say your kid is about to touch something, baby can't speak a lick, but is about to touch something, you be like, hey, and he looks at you right away. He might not know what no stands, but he knows he's doing something wrong, and he'll just look at you, or she'll just look at you, right? And that's just what it is. It's second nature, and society's running away from second nature. We can't let that happen, guys and gals. We're not gonna let it happen. You know what? This has become a political, a society, it become a great talk, but we're running away from boxing. Let's kick it back in boxing. More boxing. More boxing. It says in the Bible, God says, come taste and see that I'm good. Hey, yo! Nah, I'm just playing. Can you imagine if God said that? Come taste and see that it's good. Imagine you could say that to a chick. Yo, baby, come taste and see that it's good. What the fuck are you talking about? Huh? What you say? You trying to disrespect me? What you said? Some come taste that you know it's good. Baby, that's what the Bible said, baby. Hey, chill, relax. Relax, baby. Damn. That's what the Bible says. That's just scripture talk. What are you talking about? That scripture talk? You just want me to suck out there? You just want to suck out? What are you talking about? Huh? I come over here to be your friend. I come over here and stuff like that. You just gonna tell me that I That's what's funny. Baby, it says in the Bible, come taste and see that I'm good. Hold on, baby. Hold on. It's God talk. It's scripture. Well, let me see your Bible. Where is that? Show me. Chapter and verse. Chapter and verse. Show me. Show me where it says that it tastes good. Tell me where it says I need to taste and see them good. Let me see. Okay. It does taste good. It the Bible is for real. It's the truth. Oh Lord, move side up. I'm gonna use that line though. I got. Let me see Google. Because I read the Bible too, but I haven't seen that. I gotta see with that line because I'm gonna hit that line up when I go to a bar. When I'm just talking, hey, yeah, so yeah, so yeah, do you love God, honey? Yeah, yeah, I do believe in God and stuff like that. And it says, the Bible says that come taste and see that I'm good. So I do. So yeah, so I have to taste and see that. Oh, okay, all right. We all Christ-like. We all got like. So you got to taste to see that it's good, and however you seem fit. Oh, you could get slapped for that. Probably or probably not. Probably a girl be like, I do want to know God. You know what I'm saying? Because I need some stability in my life. I need some spiritual being in my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So if I had to taste to see that what's good, then I will taste. Where should I do it at? In the back? Nah, baby, I'm talking about the Bible. What you talking about? I'm not talking about me. Oh, I just thought that my whole tendencies. I'm sorry. It's hate for the people with narrow minds. They hate the person before they get a chance to know them. It's true. It's true. Even when I was in college, they used to be like, yo, man. Girls used to come sometime and be like, yo, I thought you wasn't cool like that. I said, would you say that? Nah, because you're the way you look a little bit intimidating or something like that. I'm like, huh? Huh. Oh, now you mad cool. Oh, you got charisma. I didn't think that you was like that. That you should have said right here. And you would know that if you taste it would be good. That's gonna be the punchline for the day. That's gonna be the punchline for the day. Let them know, boxing. Thanks for that one. Yo, Punch. You need a boxing game. Yo, my man. Reggie, y'all been that fight. What is it? Fight night. Yo, I was hooked on that, and ever since that time, I'm like, when the hell this game is gonna come right back? Yo, oh man, I love that fight. I love that game. That game was the best. But I think that we just don't have the personality of fighters and self promotion to promote a game like that. I don't know. These boxers got to learn how to self promote, man. And maybe they'll start doing some games. What's new in boxing? What's the latest news? Let's go check. We already know that Triple G is gonna fight the Ukrainian dude. I don't know how to pronounce his name. You gotta give some nicknames. Even Andre Ward retweeted on Lennox Lewis. He said, "This is what Andre Ward said. Lennox Lewis has always been gracious to me. He's always been a phone call away and has helped me with boxing and business in more ways than people will ever know. He is one who paved the way. He will always have my respect and stand on this respect." See, that's another thing. Okay, so when Andre Ward does tweet that, and it's great that he's paying homage to Lennox Lewis, you're just adding salt to the wound of this Anthony Joshua Lennox Lewis stuff, because now you're picking a side. Now you're picking a side, and the people's gonna listen to legendary fighters. So now y'all just trying to make Anthony Joshua look good, and I'm just one of those type of guys that even if you're not all the way right, but you're being attacked and you're being pummeled and you're being to the ground, I start liking you even more and I start supporting that. Because at the end of the day, I think a lot of people's throwing too much shades at Anthony Joshua for one loss. Damn. And this is the reason. This is the reason why guys don't like to fight the fight. That's why they strategically do that cherry picking stuff in their career, because they know that one loss will just have people like disrespecting, discrediting them. The stock goes all the way down. So that's why these guys pick and choose. We need to respect these fighters when they win and when they lose to another guy that is an ex-Olympian. Anthony Ruiz had a great fight with Parker. It's not like this guy was a chump, but it seems like that's the way they look at Anthony Joshua, that he lost to a chump. Only discrediting Anthony Joshua is actually discrediting Anthony Ruiz. That's what we can't do it. That's what we got to keep it logically, unbiasedly, unbiasedly, and objectively. And and also we got to respect these boxers as our modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. That's the way. That's just me. That's just me. Entertaining me, putting their life on the line for my pure entertainment. I gotta respect them. Yo, Punch, we need boxing. Did Broner really quit boxing? Nah. He actually, even Adrian Broner said that he would go to the 154 pounds and he wants to fight and get a strap at 154 pounds and then fight Canelo with Triple G. That just tells me if he's looking at 154 pounds, you already know that Adrian Broner got already a belly. He got a nice belly. The six pack has erased, and this is almost what I was talking about on Gervonta Tank Davis when you asked me a question. Is if you're trying to go to 140, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Adrian Broner trying to go to the 154 pounds, it's not because they're trying to really compete. They're trying to get money, and they're eating so much that they're not willing to work hard to lose the weight and be in the type of frame that their natural frame is supposed to be. I think they made too much money. And I think that once Adrian Broner took that loss and he saw all the hate that he got back, he knows how to make money in the sport of boxing. He doesn't care about legacy. He cares about making money. That's what it is. A 4-time champion that should be respected, even though you hate him or love him, is a 4-division world champion. I respect every time he loses, they talk bad about him. You know what? Just let me get money. I don't give a damn. And that's what a lot of boxers are doing nowadays. That's the PVC blueprint. It's not caring what the fans think. It's all about getting money. You don't see Al Heyman in the fights. You know why? Because Al Heyman don't give a damn. He just puts the fights up, and they want them to get the most money they could get. High risk, low reward, or low risk, high reward type of fights, and then throwing those tough fights here and there. But that's the Al Heyman blueprint. That's the Mayweather blueprint, right? We're gonna switch it up. I got some scotch also. This gasoline is ready. Oh. Throat is swollen. Who do you think wins Andre Ward versus Canelo? I did a video once before. Andre Ward coming back to fight Canelo Alvarez. I think Andre Ward beats Triple G. I think Andre Ward at this stage, if he comes back, will have trouble with Canelo. Because Canelo can move. But Andre Ward got this type of tactic. Andre Ward is like a clean, little, dirty, technical boxer. He really gets you out your comfort zone. He thinks he wants to get you on the inside, and then he fights the outside, and then you think he wants to fight in the outside, and then he gets you on the inside, and he makes you smother your punches. Huh? I'll be right back and get some scotch. How'd it look? Oh, some scotch with ice. Just what I asked for. We gotta switch it up too. I'm moonshine, but we gotta switch it up. We're gonna mix it now. Oh no. Woo! Oh boy, we're gonna switch it up now. Floyd is their role model, but at 40, he's in so much better shape than A.B. or Tank. Julio Cesar Chavez is in better shape than these guys. Sugar Ray Leonard is in better shape than these guys. That's what I did that video when Julio Cesar Chavez. It's crazy. We moonshine. I think I should have like a theme song before I take the moonshine, before I take in the moonshine, right? What y'all think? Matter of fact, I'm gonna start covering the moonshine until moonshine gives me a sponsorship. Right? Or some African. My son just asked me if I'm still recording. The people still want to hear from you about the Keith Thurman. The people still want to hear from you from the Keith Thurman prediction that you gave that time. They still want to hear from you. Moonshine Jungle. Oh, maybe EJ, maybe me and you could come up with this and pitch that to Moonshine and call it Moonshine Jungle. Ooh, what you think about that? We got something going. Let's copyright it right now before somebody steal it. And then we'll be in the jungle like that. Boom, 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 boom. Like butt naked with leaves and feathers around and stuff like that. What is you drinking? What is that? Brother, what is that you're drinking? What is it? What did you call it? I felt it good down when I drank it. What is it, my brother? Is it moon? Shine. Is it? Or is it not? I've heard it in America that this is moon. Shine. Moon, shine. Moon, shine. Moon, shine. Boom, shine. Make a song out of it. Woo! Andre Water, and I'm gonna say it like this: in his A game, nobody could beat my man, Mr. 60-40. Roy Jones Jr. Hell no, nobody gonna be Roy Jones Jr. I'm gonna say it like this: Roy Jones Jr. is like Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali had a baby. Speed and power at its finest. Oh yeah, I got Roy Jones Jr. in an A game. 28, 26 years old. Roy Jones Jr. Ain't nobody getting him. Nobody. Remember, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, Roy Jones Jr. ain't fight nobody." At the end of the day, you know what? Roy Jones Jr. beat James Toney when he was regarded at that time pound for pound. He beat Bernard Hopkins. No one, he went to the heavyweight. He came back down to weight class, and he actually did beat Antonio Tarver. The problem was with Roy Jones Jr. is that he stayed longer. He had nothing else to do in the sport of boxing. And that's sometimes what I see with Manny Pacquiao. We got nothing left to prove in the sport of boxing, that if you keep on fighting, you're just going to catch a bad L. We don't need that. Who? The white boy? Yeah. What he got? He got a basketball court? Yeah. Oh, you was with him too? Yeah. We're playing right now. Yeah. Tell him to get your number so he could call you whenever. Oh, I gotta get the phone. I'll get his number. All right. But you already know, man. It's Punch Drunk Boxing already, man. Tell the people to subscribe, show support. Thank you for the people that's tuning in. Man, I love y'all, man. God bless y'all. God bless y'all, your significant other, your family, your health. I hope everything is intact. You already know, man. I'm about to be out. Spend some time with the baby. Spend some time with the kids. Spend some time with the wife. Spend some time, quality time. You already know how girls. I want to spend some quality time. But why you got to be over there in the stream? Why can't I spend some quality time with you? ¿Por qué? No puedo. So you already know, man. This Punch Drunk Boxing about to end this stream. Going live. It's been long. It's been beautiful. Yo, each and every one of y'all keep doing y'all thing. I love y'all. You already know, man. Wait for the merch. It's coming soon. I'm gonna show y'all, man. Subscribe. You already know. Super chat. If you want to donate to your boy. If not, we still brothers and sisters. We all cool. I hope y'all support me with the merch when the merch comes out though, and things like that, so I could just keep on elevating, keep on getting some more better camera, better better content, because we're about to get this media credentials right quick. We're about to hit it with the boxes. I could do it right now, but you know what? I'm about to have a kid anytime soon. It's gonna be a girl. For my people, I'm not having a girl. So that's why I'm not being out there. That's why I'm not going to leaving the wife too far, because it's done. She's here anytime soon. So I'm just being conservative, waiting, and then after that, you already know. Punch Drunk is in his grind time. We out there in the weigh-ins. We out there interviewing the boxers and things of that nature. You already know, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Right? It should be. Nova Moonshine. Oh, maybe. Mrs. Moonshine. You're gonna make my daddy name me Moonshine. Yep. I'm like the moon. I shine at night. Yes, man. Bless everybody, man. Press that like button. Show support. You already know, man. I'm about to be out of here. I'm gonna hit you with another video probably tonight. Stay tuned. Love y'all. God bless y'all. On to the next. Now, how the hell do I end this? What the hell is the button? I'm new to all this technology stuff. Where the hell am I so moonshined up?